combination. I'll see it. I don't know why I just love Chinese food so much. I think they make niggas like it so much. It's fire, bro. It's from one of my favorite Chinese restaurants in Dayton. I don't know if you can see it from you guys' angle. Eat rice. Eat rice, bro. One of my favorite spots in Dayton. Like I love Chinese food, bro. Like it's kind of weird, bro. Like does every black person love Chinese food like how I love it, or maybe even no, I'm not gonna say black people because white people love it too. Whenever I used to go to the Chinese buffets in Westchester, Ohio, and shit, you'll see like a whole different array of people. So I think everybody loves Chinese. What's going on, Mo, Jalen? I love my Pookies. Lewis, hold on, let me see that. I love my Pookies. almost wanted to see your profile pic. I can't even lie. What's going on, player 456? No, I'm not in prison. Eat to live. Shit, if I live to eat, man, I would have to be rich down there to do that in this type of economy. uh, in this economy, it's like you order two things from the Chinese spot these days. It's like the dub. It's like, yeah, man, how can somebody really afford to live to eat? I don't even think it's possible in America damn near no more to live to eat. Shit too expensive out here to live eat. You gotta eat. I be eating to live, I think. That's kind of high. I mean, don't get me wrong. Even though I be eating to survive, I that's why I try to I like to order shit from like the places I like still, because like I said, like imagine now, right? It's gone as the days where you could order delivery. I remember my mom used to order Chinese for me and my sister. Man, we get like 4 or 5 different things for like a dub. Way back in the day when we was younger, but now I got a I got a low main. Yeah, I had a low main and a drink for like I was like 15, I think. So you could barely get anything else, for that dub for real. And even if you get a dub, it's not gonna be like a real meal where you could eat it for like 2 3 days or nothing. So because like I said, it's so expensive, most things I just kind of try and get stuff from the places I like a lot. So that way I feel like I'm kind of still enjoying my shit. Yeah. different now, man. It's different now, man. Like everywhere you go, bro, it's like oh man, LA. Oh my goodness, bro. I could only imagine, bro. I could only imagine. No wonder you. No offense, but no wonder you said that. Cause I'm from New York originally, and I'm in Ohio now. I've been in Ohio for like the last 5 years, on and off. So Ohio made stuff a little bit better, but even out here, sometimes you'd be like, "Damn, bro!" Like, you know what I'm saying? And then if you really tipping the drivers well, it's like that's making it worse. Man, why my screen keep blacking? I'm gonna keep tapping in until I figure out what's going on after today's live, y'all. But it's like, yeah, if you be tipping heavy, I'd be making it worse. And it's like, I used to live in New York, it was terrible over there. So then LA, man, I can imagine, bro. I done lived in New York, I done lived in Chicago. I done lived in New York, Chicago, Houston. America, you just start to realize, man, it's big business for everybody, man. Everybody trying to, which I don't blame them to like, make a lot of bread off this food stuff, but it gets to the point, it'd be like, damn, man, like, y'all, like, all these businesses used to have deals and stuff. You'd be like, all these businesses used to have deals, and then after over a while, it just changed, you know? That's why I said it's like, imagine just trying to get dinner, like a dinner, for instance, and then you want to spend like $20, or not even you want to spend, but you end up spending $20. But let's say you want to actually order like 3 or 4 things, and you spend that 30 or 40. How can somebody do that twice a day? Twice a day, 3 times a day. And then even if you do, it's like you start feeling like, damn, okay. That's why I was hearing one time that they said Post Malone said he was spending three, was it, yeah, I think so. They said Post Malone was spending like 3 grand a month on DoorDash. And it's funny because that's Post Malone, right? But it's like the average person can still do that if they won the lottery, or somebody gave them the bread, or they just had access to that bread, because it's like ain't nothing but spending 100 a day. And man, on DoorDash, man, anybody who order off DoorDash know it ain't even hard to do. Because like a decent meal, like I said, that meal I just ordered, it was uh, a meal and a drink for 15. So imagine somebody who gonna get like the same thing, but from like a more expensive place, like maybe a soul food place, or um, just all these other type of places. There's a spot out here I didn't order from before. It's called Chicken Heads, and what I'm saying, they could get pretty high, but they got some good stuff though. Good sandwiches or whatever, and then it's like it wouldn't be hard to order something for like 40 from that place. It's like so many restaurants like that, in the business these days. So it's like, yeah, man, it's like that's a smart thing to eat to live, because it's like there was one year that I was blessed that about 2 years ago, doing really well financially, and it's like I started to see just how fast like you could spend so much money on DoorDash, like so easily too. You could do it so easily. All these delivery apps, DoorDash was my go-to. I never really used Uber Eats, but it's funny I should have because one of my friends introduced me to the taco spot in Chicago on Uber Eats. They had the best green salsa ever, and that's around the time I would play with Uber Eats a little bit, but yeah, LA man, it'd probably be high up there. A lot of, but like I said, Ohio is never gonna be LA high, but man, you mess around, you can spend some bread out here. Never get it twisted. There's a couple soul spots I know out here that could get pretty high. Then the closer you are to downtown, the more they probably gonna mark shit up because they know people are gonna be drunk, and every city has that effect. They know you're gonna be drunk and you want to spend. Let's see, change now, hopefully. Yeah, but it get high everywhere. And I might need to open up a restaurant eventually myself. For real, man. It's like, damn, I like Nigerian food too, African food, but that should be so high out here in America. A lot of time I could barely even think about sliding up there. So, but honestly, the more you hustle, the better you're gonna eat. Damn, I changed the lighting and it's still going. The screen's still going dark on me. Then again, maybe I don't need to even worry about it. Balenciaga. Trump saying he's gonna fix this shit. What do you think, man? I'll be happy if he do, man, because like I said, it's like a lot of people can. Are you a Trump fan or something? Because I am, and it's been hard to eat it's been hard to eat a lot of square meals in the Biden era. It's been like in the Biden era, you just gotta know you probably could eat like one or two good meals, and for the day, and which is not bad necessarily. Like we shouldn't like we discussed earlier, we shouldn't be overeating per se, but I gotta be consciously thinking every time about how much dollars I got left, budget this, budget that, think about, oh, I can't do this. You gotta be really subconscious, in like in this era. So it's like there'd be a lot to think about. Be a lot to think about, man. Like it's like you gotta hustle out here, which is not bad, but it's like instead of just us always hustling so much and over hustling, over grinding, I want to just get to a point where Trump builds some of these nice ass factories he's talking about, and man, I'll just be some good jobs people could have. Because it's like, how is it that there used to be $20 and $30 hour jobs, um, back in the day, and then we come to the future, and then every time you go to jobs, they're starting people at 12, 14, 18. But yet, the same city I stay in now, in Dayton, because I was watching a documentary about it, like a Fuyao documentary, and they were just like, yeah, man, we used to have, I used to have, one of the women was saying, and I seen that same woman at the factory when I worked at Fuyao for a little bit. She was saying she used to make 32 an hour, like in the early 90s, early 2000s, but then you come to the same city and then they're starting you off at 12. Like, I would, like, if I was in some of them people's shoes, I can't even imagine thinking about how that would feel immensely and how that would be to get paid so much less. Because it really, you really got to stretch it sometimes, man. And sometimes it's just like, damn, you're like, damn, man, this shit is tough. So it's like I can't even imagine feeling like I'm going backwards. Imagine feeling like I'm going backwards. That's how some people was feeling though. That's how some people's feeling. Like they're like, man, our wages is going down. And it's like if somebody like Trump could build them nice warehouses that's gonna get people like $30 an hour type of thing, plus no tax on overtime, that's gonna allow people for the next 3 years, 3.5 years to just finally be happy, satisfied, fulfilled. Even myself, it's like a lot of time you in positions with a lot of these jobs and you want to put your best foot forward, but when you start seeing what the wages are, like even Fuyao, for instance, the same job, but that I only made it 3 months or whatever, and it's like it's like they went and showed the wages that you would make I think about 37,000 for a full time worker for the whole year. It's not bad, but man, you be going through life, you be like, man, you be needing more. And then sometimes you might not even make it the whole year. It just depends on circumstances. So if that does happen, because a lot of those jobs have high turnover rates, you just gotta face it. You want to feel like, man, like at least in 3 months, I went and made about $20,000. And in America, it's possible, man. The money is here. You want to feel like that. I wouldn't even be mad about a lot of these jobs I lost. But you get mad because these Chinese people, they feel like they doing you a service by paying you 3 grand, 2,500 a month, or 3 grand a month. and then in 3 months you would have made about, if you had perfect attendance, you would have made about 7,500. You know what I'm saying? For some back-breaking work, 7,500 you'd have made after 3 months. You want to get to that point where you feeling like, okay, man, like if I'm leaving the factory after them 3 months, I want to made like, even if you can't make 20, because obviously that's in the best case scenario based on what we've seen in this country some of the past years. But you want to feel like, damn, I just made like 6K or 5K for them 3 months. So I made 15 in 3 months. And then that way, on average, every factory you're making 60, you know. And then if you leave after 3 months, you'll feel like, damn, I still made 15,000. I could bounce from here to there. I could still feel comfortable moving around. I could pay my rent for like 5 months or something. But how can you pay your rent in advance when you making like, when a lot of these factories making like 2,500, 3 grand, man? It's set for you just to have enough for transportation, maybe 1 month rent, and just keep on finessing it until you burn out. Some people make it out, but it's really like it's a rat race. Especially for a lot of these um, factories out here in Ohio that's not really paying as good. There's maybe like some of the ones in Michigan that I haven't heard about. But yeah, on another note, Wednesday's about to be crazy, man. They got 16 games going on at once with the Champions League. 16 at once, bro. I don't even know who I think is going to win what. I'm drinking this shit like it's still anything in it. But yeah, I don't know who's going to win what. It's going to be really interesting, though. But yeah, man, it's like thinking if I'm gonna bet on them games. Got a little interview tomorrow somewhere. I don't really want to talk about it. So I'm at that point now, man. I slacked off in my own personal business, but I think I still got it. Yeah, but it's like yeah, I really do. Yeah, but that's got me thinking. Got everybody thinking. That was such a great question, CJ, to answer your question. Like saying Trump's gonna fix it, because it's like, man, I know a lot of people would like to be eating a lot better than they are right now, myself included. A lot of us like to be eating a lot better, getting more money, being able to pay our bills better. I'm in like I'm about to get out of a situation, but to even be in them, it's like, and a lot of shit just doesn't seem like it pay good enough, man. I done had jobs recently, 18, 20, 22. It all be sounding good, man, until you get that shit, man. That shit gone by the weekend. That's what I'm saying. It's like he need to come to the point where he get bringing them like $30 hour jobs, man. Cause I want to put more on these parlays, man. I'm good, Franklin. How's it going, bro? We were just talking about. One of the guys asked me, um, what do I think about Trump trying to fix what's going on right now? Because he was saying that, do I eat to live or do I live to eat? And I said that even though I like food a lot, I just eat to live because food be so expensive right now that you can't you could barely like live to eat for real. So then he was now like, Trump's going supposed to fix all this shit. What do I think about that? So I was like, man, shit, I fuck with Trump. I'm a supporter that um I hope he do fix all this shit because, you know, basically I live in Dayton, a whole manufacturing city. I didn't live in it in the era where it was great necessarily because I just moved here about 5 years ago. But you know, this was a city that was affected by some of the manufacturing cuts or whatever. They had plants that was paying about 32 an hour, and then some of them same sites, man, they're paying like 18 now, and it's like it'd be tough to survive on that, man. It'd be real tough to survive on that. Like, older you get, more you advancing. Oh, you're not a fan of him? Yeah, I mean, not everybody's a fan of him. I'm just trying to see what he gonna do for the economy, you know? Not everybody's a fan of him, you know? I understand. You said where you from, Franklin? CJ was from LA. That's a funny comment. What? I don't even know how to respond to those comments. Oh, yeah. It would make sense that, especially the way he's spelled, what he spelled, Cub. Yeah, it makes sense. Was that how you identify or something? No, I don't know him. Do you know him? IDT, what does that mean? Oh, really? Roy, are you for real? What was he saying? Oh, damn, bro. Shit. That's crazy. So is you a blood or Crip? Just asking, you know. I mean, I don't, discriminate. I don't discriminate. I'm just curious. Is you like a blood or Crip? Let's get into it. Is you like a blood or Crip? Cause I've met Bloods and Crips in my lifetime, so. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the same here. I'm a civilian. It's funny that he's from LA. I used to know some. To keep it all the way 100, I used to know some Bloods from North Carolina, but just fell out with them, you know. And they got that. He had that signature emoji. Hey, what part of LA are you from, CJ? Compton? Oh, that's what's up. So that's 97. Oh, I assume that means 97 East Coast Crip. Correct me if I'm wrong. Does that mean 97 East Coast Crip? Yeah, I had a feeling. So, if you don't mind me asking, you know what I'm saying, who does the 97 East Coast Crips get into it with? I was frozen, you said? I said who do the 90, like who's their main, who's their rivals and all that type of stuff. Who's their rivals? I gotta fix some parts of this live because it's been doing a lot of funny shit. Even the screen's been going dark, which it never does to me. Cause I know every set has a rival, and oh, they get into this area. Like I won't lie, bro. Even though I think it's from a different neighborhood than you, that dude's been fucking up the end there. 4 extra. That dude, that dude, he with a lot of antics and shit, and he got some good interviews with Adam 22 and No Jumper. So that kind of puts like the whole LA culture into like in perspective. Some niggas from 118 East Coast Grid and some from 44 BP. I have no idea what that means. BP. I'm trying to think what that would mean. Blood Pyru, maybe? Blood Pyru? Or I have no. Maybe if you could tell me what BP means. Bloods Park. Okay. Yeah, I knew some. I done met some Bloods. But they wasn't from no LA or nothing. All them was from North Carolina. It even shocked me back then. I'm like, damn, they really. It'd be like whole Crip and Blood neighborhoods in North Carolina. That was shocking to me. Like in Greensboro and Raleigh and all that. So you probably born and raised in LA, I'm guessing, or Compton. Compton. Oh, they got only person I be watching the battle raps a little bit. Oh, okay, that's what's up. I know Geechee Gotti from Compton. He be rapping. Um, Geechee Gotti's from Compton. Who else is from Compton? Kendrick Lamar, obviously, that's the famous one. You a Kendrick Lamar fan or not really? Because like Kendrick Lamar, is he that type of guy in Compton that everybody just likes him, or no? That's not really the case. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, not everybody might like him up there, you know. And then again, I won't lie. One, because it's funny that I'm actually having somebody on one of my stream, um, that's I guess from that LA area. When I started really doing the research, because you be watching all those Trap Lord Ross documentaries. I be watching stuff like that. Watch, all these just like random the war in LA gang stories, this and that, just different stuff about LA hoods. That shit seemed crazy, man. It's like, damn, bro. It's just like I never knew there was just so many different hoods and hoods and hoods and different hoods, and then what started tripping me out about 3 4 years ago, because like I said, being like I commented like the dude earlier, Lamar, that I'm kind of a civilian basically. So it's like it just crazy. It's just crazy that it'll be so many like sets that damn they got the same name, but like just they don't get along. Like how you said you East Coast crib from '97, but you don't get along with 118. I didn't know that used to happen like that. I just thought a crib was a crib and a blood was a blood. But then even to be honest with the dude who, like I said earlier, who was like blood in North Carolina, it was just kind of like, nah, it's not like that at all, bro. He'll just put me on the game, like It's different hoods, different hoods, and then that's when I started to realize, oh shit, that's how it works. You know, like I was watching one documentary the other day on YouTube. There was like, it was about the Rolling '60s, and then they were like, the neighborhood's broken into like three parts. I'm like, God damn, bro, that's a big ass neighborhood because being that I've lived in New York, Chicago, and Houston, I be seeing like what a big. I never lived in LA though. I could give you that. I have a brother who lived in the good part, but not Okay, what's your channel? I'm gonna check it, bro. I'm gonna have to make you like a moderator or something on my channel, bro. I'm really getting up. Just doing more work on my channel more these days. You know, the algorithm is one thing to figure out, but I'm gonna check it out. CJ, I'm gonna definitely check it out. But it's like a matter of fact, let me check it out on my other phone right now, and it's like yeah, just so many different neighborhoods and shit. So that shit was like crazy, man. Be like, damn, like how many, you know? Then you guys got Compton, you got Watts, you got fucking, you got Compton, you got Watts, you got Long Beach, you got, cause I love geography. I love geography. I just love researching geography. I love maps. I love studying population. It's just something I inherited from my grandmother. But yeah, y'all got like Compton, Watts, Long Beach, Gardena, Inglewood, LA itself. There's like so many cities, bro. It's crazy. You can't look it up because there's like 300 CJ on YouTube. You have to click it from this live. Okay. Or you could just tell me the title of one of your names of one of your videos. I could look it up that way. Because he's right. There's definitely a lot of CJ. So just tell me the name of one of your videos and I'll look it up that way. What's the name of one of your videos? Yeah, it's like LA. That shit seems like it would be crazy. Bro, I'm talking about so spread out and shit. I wonder what what would this be feel like living up out there. Let's see. Let's see. For young to know. Oh, okay, I found you. Cool. You got okay, I found you. So you were actually in the game, or you just kind of did some remix? Were you out in the actual game, or you just did some remixes for that? That's awesome, man. That's awesome, bro. If you don't mind me asking, like, how much do they pay for something like that? I've always wondered, like, I've always wondered, like, what an actual big game studio's budget is. Cause that's awesome. Even though, man, even if you wasn't the main character, just to say you was affiliated with that, that's awesome, man. Cause I'm actually kind of working on a little game myself. Funny enough, maybe I could use you as one of because like it's actually like I'm Nigerian. I'm like a Nigerian American, and it's kind of like an African game, but we're also going to broaden the audience. So where we, like, if you've ever played Tekken, Street Fighter, it's more along those lines. So we just wanted to kind of have more African characters. Then I wanted to make it Pan African, but then uh one of my investors said you should just broaden the audience and make it like a make it like a Pan African game. Not a Pan African. Make it like to broaden the audience and make it like all types of audiences, which is what we've been doing. And then um so that's what we've been doing. And you never know because we're working on more characters for that. So maybe we can see. We'll see where things go in the future with that. I'm looking at the community page right now. These are the cleanest ride I've ever seen in my life. Too, the dopest car on the planet. Oh, okay, gotcha. Some interesting stuff on here. Yeah, that's pretty dope. Oh damn! So you know like all these guys, Snoop Dogg and Ice Cube and all those guys. Oh, that's what's up. Man, so how's the girls in LA? Oh, that's dope. Yeah, Snoop Dogg's a legend. Matter of fact, I knew some. I remember some time ago. I knew some Crips in Houston. They got some out there too. They got everything in Houston, actually. Hmm. It's interesting. LA is just so far from me though, man. But now here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? There was a dude I thought he was a blood gamer. So I got on his live and I started talking shit to him. He came and on one of my shorts to apologize. I was thinking. So basically, to get it straight, you basically don't like Bloods at all. Is basically what your MO is. Is that the case? Because like my thing is, I really had some friends that you know, as you call it, Oh, I mean that just goes without saying. But from where you from, like LA, I already know. Like that's why I said like I've been to LA one time. I've been to LA one time, but I would be disingenuous to say that I never ran into like because being from New York, and then like I used to do a traveling job where it was sales. It was a traveling sales job, and I'll be lying if I said I never ran into no Bloods. Like because I don't live in LA and I live in the East Coast. Basically, I live in Ohio for real, but I lived in the East Coast. Like Chicago, there's no Bloods or Crips at all. It's a whole different culture over there. But New York, North Carolina, I didn't ran into some. Really, like I said, I had some homies that was really like from that way in North Carolina, and they kind of wanted me to manage the music at one point, but we just was having too much financial disputes, so to speak, and then we just fell out. You know, we fell out. We fell out. I think one of them actually tried something, but we, got over that, and then, you know, they wanted me to kind of manage the music at one point, but then it was just a lot of financial disputes, and I just, it was to the point that like I just didn't feel like it was worth my time anymore, because it's like this music game, like it goes by so fast. There's so many people who want to eat for real. So when you start feeling like if an artist is not going to take that next step to be serious with themselves, you just you just fall out about it. You just you get to that point. You get to that point where like where like you feel like it's not worth your time. Oh yeah, I looked up his profile too. His I looked up his profile too on YouTube, so I know. And that's why I said I met Crips, I met Bloods, GDs. Cause like I said, I lived in Chicago too, so it's a whole different culture over there. GDs, BDs. Um, Knew a dude who RIP used to have one eye, lost his life a couple years ago. I think like in a biking accident or something. And then but he was like like some like Spanish G or Latin King or something or Latin disciple, whatever. I've met them all, man. Met Bloods, Kid, all of it. It just depending on what state you go to, that's what you'll find there. And then Ohio out here, We haven't. I can't really say I had what they got. Yeah, yeah. Stay blessed, man. Stay blessed. Stay out of trouble. But yeah, man. I'm thinking about these parlays, man. Wednesday, some games going on. It's about 16 soccer games going on at one time, and I gotta see what else is going on. Gotta double this bread up.